Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'm here with the January 3rd Foiled Tuesday, and this week's theme is kind of like a love letters theme just because we've been doing a lot of Valentine's stuff recently, but I wanted to do kind of like not quite journaling, like as in journaling sheets, but more so like that sort of vibe, like stamps and feathers and typewriters and all that good stuff. So let's just go ahead and get into it. I did change my filming setup a little bit. I'm not sure how that's going to affect the sound quality. I'm hoping that the sound's actually going to be better. But one thing is that I threw away my old, what's it called? Like the background that I used to have. And I told myself that I was going to bring one from the warehouse, and then I didn't today. So it doesn't really work out because I think I'm about to bulk film some videos, but anyway, it's fine. Let's just ignore the paint on this table and just whatever. We'll look at the planner and stickers. Anyway, so let's just go ahead and get into it. Happy New Year, you guys. I am so excited for 2023. It's just nice to get a fresh start. I did move my light for filming, and I don't think I like where it is. I don't think I like that I have to turn it this way. I used to turn it this way to get light. So just bear with me while I figure this out. But let's get into it. So like I said, it's kind of like a love letter theme. There's not really like a lot in here that's like outright lovey-dovey, but I just figured since we're kind of doing Valentine's right now that this would be a good theme. So this is what I meant by like, it's kind of Valentine's, not really, sort of one of those themes. So let's get into it. So first we have our ink splatters here. They are like these smaller size, good for like little accents. We have these postage stamps, and they're empty in the middle. It's just a foiled kind of like doodly outline. And I feel like I really love the way that florals look when they're underneath transparent matte stickers. So I feel like, I always say that they look like stained glass, but I feel like if you were to put it underneath this transparent matte, you could have like stained glass looking stamps. I don't know. But if you're not a fan of, like if you want to pick this up on white and you're not a fan of the center also being white, like it being opaque, I have this one was giving me a little bit of difficulty just because it's so teeny tiny, but let me zoom you in just a teeny bit. Oh, my camera's like, what are you doing? So if you can see here, it's a frame. You can see my nail poking through the center here. So this would be really good on white if you want to do the layering, but you can pick up either of the two. You can pick up either of the two. The frames have the center cut out, and then the ones that don't say frame don't have the center cut out. So this is the small version. And then this one here, sorry, let me make sure I have this in order. This one here is the large version. So we have the large regular and then the large frames. Maybe you can see the frame better here. Probably should have printed this out on white, but that's okay. So you can kind of see that here the center is cut out. So, and then here, the non-frame version, the center is not cut out. It's just one big sticker. So lots of different options for that. I feel like those are going to be really fun to play with. And then to go with those, I have these wave like stamps here. I feel like this is just like very, not generic, but I feel like it kind of goes hand in hand with the stamp. I'm just going to zoom in just a little bit. So this is the small one, and then we have the medium one. The small one layers really well with the small stamp, like the small postage I was showing you, and the medium layers well with the large that I was showing you. So we have the small and the medium here. These are freaking adorable. I'm getting everything out of order here. These are so adorable. These are postage dates. So they're little teeny tiny little stamps that have date numbers in them. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 months here, I think. And then you get some blank little stamps here. And they're so teeny tiny. I feel like they could be like little nail art stickers. These are super fun. So we have the solid version and the outline version of these wax seal dates. So the solid just has a center filled in and the number isn't foiled, like the number is like clear, and then here the middle isn't filled in but the number is foiled. I hope that that makes sense. But those are those 2 options here, and they are on the smaller side too, just because I felt like making them big might look a little awkward in spreads. To go with the wax seals, we just have some plain wax seals here. They're just solid foiled wax seals. We have some ones with like foliage, kind of like how people will take like dried flowers and then do a wax seal over it, or faux flowers, what have you. Here are some Valentine stamps. So they just have various sayings, a lot of circles, some hearts, some hexagons, and little other stamps as well. Just a lot of like lovey-dovey airmail stamp type of theme. Next, these are our ink stroke dividers. They're basically a line divider, but just like a little bit organic in texture. I'm not really sure. Like the edges are more organic feeling. It kind of looks like an ink, like calligraphy pen actually drew the line. And you do get some like varying widths here. Just I didn't do too many that took up the full width, just because I feel like since this is like an organic look, I feel like that'd be a little too unrealistic. And then of course we can't have love letters without typewriters. So there's 6 little typewriters here. We have some coffee rings in medium and large. I feel like these are pretty self-explanatory. And I did cut the centers out of these. Except for like this, like there's no center to cut out because it just goes around the sticker, but I did cut the centers out of them all. These I'm so excited for. I think these came out adorable. I'm kind of obsessed with the way they came out. These are like little date cover stamps basically. So you have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then a blank stamp that you can put your month in if you want. And then I had some extra space down here, so I just threw some 2 weeks worth of little days. And then here we have the horizontal version. So you have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You get 3 blank days, and then you get 1 week of extra little scripts down here. So I think that these are just so adorable. Like, look how cute they are. I put them down ahead of time on the other side as usual, so I can show you them in action. I'm just so excited to see how you guys use them. And then we have some feather quills, which I kind of had ideas for these, so let me go ahead and skip ahead a little bit to this. So here's the feather quill squiggle, where it's just kind of like, it's just a little bit more fun than just a regular divider, but don't worry, you can just pick up the squiggle by itself if you want. But it's just, I feel like it's just a little bit fun. So we have the small and the medium. And then when I saw this, I was like, how cute would it be if you had like Monday through Sunday like scripts, and then you like put a feather quill at the end to make it look like it wrote the day of the week. Am I just like too excited about that, or like I just feel like that's such a fun idea. So we have the feather quill in small, medium, and large. Of course, you can use it as like deco and other such things as well. You don't just have to use it for that little idea I was talking about, but here's that same feather quill squiggle that I was just talking about. And then of course, like I said, we have the little squiggle dividers. So we have the medium one here, which are kind of like 1 inch-ish. And then these, we just have, these are like mini little squiggles. This is such a cute size. Is this focusing? Hello? But this is such a cute size. I feel like these are like the daintiest little cute accents. I love them so much. Next we have our vintage days, which are abbreviated, and then we have our vintage dates as well. And then this one is super fun too. And this one's called our scroll days, and you get 2 weeks worth on here. And it's just like a little scroll that says Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then I left enough space here for you to put your little date number if you want. I did just show these date numbers. They fit there for the most part, but I would use something daintier. I did do it on the other side so you can see what I'm talking about, but I would use something daintier here and something like less like grungy. I don't know, something more like polished maybe, just to like kind of like, I just feel like it would pair better. And then last but not least, we have these ink stroke washies. I feel like I need to zoom, oh, wrong way. Zoom me out a little bit so you can see what I'm talking about. It's that same like organic edge like dividers that I was showing earlier, but just washi form. And this is the only washi this week, so that is everything sticker wise. Let me go ahead and show it to you in the planner. It like looks kind of empty this week, not gonna lie, but let me give you a quick overview. This is so awkward to try and figure out how to show this, but there we go. So let me zoom in a little bit and we can talk details. So first up here, we have that like scroll date that I was talking about, and this is what I was talking about with the date number. I just put the number 2 in there, and like it just doesn't complement it well, but the concept is cute. And then over here we have those adorable stamp dates. I'm so excited. You can put your date number on the outside, or you can put it on the inside like I did here. This is kind of that scribble quill that I was talking about. So I feel like if you had like Wednesday here and then put this at the end, it looked like it wrote Wednesday, kind of like it did here, just to like give you an idea of what I was talking about. And then here is the vintage day with the vintage dates. And then up here I just threw in some of those coffee rings. It's like a mixture of both sizes. I just wanted to fill in the space a little bit. Over here we have the, I didn't bother putting the frames, and like I didn't bother putting like all 4 down, just because since it's on transparent mat, you're not really gonna see the difference. So you have the small and the large here, and then you have the 2 different size like wave stamps as well. This I just put in here to fill in the space. This isn't in its own sheet, but you do get, it's either like 1 or 2 on this sheet. Let me know if you want these on their own sheet. But then we have the wax seals here, the outline and the solid ones, and then we have the date stamps or date postage here, just like the date numbers and the stamps. And then on that sheet you do get a couple blank ones at the end, so that's one of those. Here's one of the typewriters. Oh, up here I capped it off with one of those the ink washies. You see what I'm talking about, how it's not just like a solid line, it's kind of just like jagged and more organic. Then we have them at one of the dividers here, and then these are some of those Valentine stamps. So are these. I just picked some random ones. Next we have, I'm just gonna hold it like this. Next we have our foliage wax seal, the regular wax seal. I threw down some ink splatters. These are more of those small coffee rings. Here's the 3 different size feather quills. Here's the smaller version of the feather squiggle. The bigger one is up here. And then I just have some individual squiggles here. That's the small one and the bigger one. And then this is what I was talking about with varying widths. So here's one of the longer like ink dividers, and then this is one of the shorter ones. So just a fun $2 Tuesday, something a little bit different. And I hope that you guys like it. Again, I apologize for trying to figure out the lighting. But let me know what you think about this week's Foiled Tuesday. I'm really excited about it. I feel like it's going to match a lot of kits that have been released recently between like all the different planner shops. And I feel like it'll complement it really well. So let me know what you think. And yeah, these will be available until this Friday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time as usual, and then new releases will go up at noon. So you have a couple days to check this out. And I think that is everything. Let me know if you have any suggestions down below, but otherwise I will talk to you later this week with new releases. Bye.